Now, let's start with politics in the northern part of America, where the United States House of Representatives have voted to formally approve an impeachment inquiry into President Joe Biden. Now, three Republican led House committees are seeking any evidence of corruption that may tie Biden to his family members' business dealings. Now, they accuse the Democratic president and his relatives of improperly profiting during his tenure as vice president under Barack Obama. The White House says the probe, which began in September, is a baseless stunt and an abuse of power by House Republicans. No evidence of wrongdoing by Biden has been presented. House Republicans say formalizing the inquiry gives them greater legal firepower to enforce subpoenas, depose witnesses, and gather evidence. And now to discuss this with me, we're being joined by Adewale Damola, a global affairs analyst and a lawyer. He joins us from New York, the United States. Thank you so much, Mr. Damola, for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
My pleasure. Now, given the lack of publicly presented evidence against Biden, what exactly are the legal grounds for House Republicans to formalize the impeachment inquiry?
So currently, the House Republicans do not have any legal ground yet. I think it has been a political witch hunt regarding Biden. And one of the key factors they have is regarding his son, Hunter Biden. So generally, they're looking for ways to delegitimize Biden presidency by trying to attach any criminal activity, criminal conduct to his son, thereby discrediting his presidency. And the House Republicans are also trying to rely on this investigation to uncover any supposed activity that Biden may have taken while in the White House so that they can legitimize their impeachment proceedings.
Right. And how does this strengthen their position compared to the informal investigations that was initiated earlier?
The opposition, we have these two houses, two parties, the Republicans and the Democrats. So the Republicans, first of all, when it comes to the committees within the House, they are the ones that are leading by numbers and by their leadership. So they are using their party power to see how they can attack Biden. Then we have at the Congress level, they have more numbers. So they are using their party popularity to see how they can affect or attack the Democrats regarding their party stands, different factors like abortion, right now that is very popular in the US, immigration, even Congress spending regarding the war in Israel and the war in Ukraine. So the Republicans have a stance, and then they're trying to use their stance, their popularity, their angle to attack whatever Democratic people are doing. Interestingly, the party line impeachment process was 221 to 212. That means that because of the more numbers at the Republican level, they have this number to see how they can introduce an impeachment inquiry against Biden. So the political structure and the party lines have always been there regarding how these parties can attack one another or each other.
Okay. As a political analyst, how do you see the public's reaction to this formalized inquiry? Will it galvanize Biden's base or further divide the country along partisan lines?
Interestingly, the public doesn't see any legitimacy regarding this impeachment inquiry. The only concern that the public has is the age of Biden. Recently, I think a few days ago, it was celebrating his 82nd birthday, which is considered very old, and people are saying whether he's fit to run again in 2024. Interestingly, Trump is also like in his late 70s, so the age of Biden is a major factor. This impeachment inquiry is just like a cherry on the cake to see how they can further discredit Biden on how not to run in 2024. So the public doesn't have um, any feeling towards this problem or towards this development. They just see it as another witch hunt by the Republicans. Basically, because there has been no witnesses, there has been no evidence regarding what is causing this impeachment inquiry in the first place. Unlike Trump, when there was the Roger collusion issue, the quid pro quo and all other problems. For Biden, there's nothing. So the public is just waiting for 2024 and to see who has their confidence and who they can vote for in the next election.
Now, with the White House calling it a political stunt, what are your legal and political predictions for the potential duration and the outcome of this inquiry?
Well, we are entering into a very, very interesting year, which is 2024, which is an election year. And the White House will always have like a form of defense. Basically, they have the White House correspondence and they have to follow the news and react to the news. So you will not see the White House agreeing to what the Republicans are saying or doing. They always come with their own objections. However, they have to say that to dissuade any form of uprising or any form of loss of confidence in the public by saying it's a political witch hunt. And interestingly, that particular phrase has been used very, very much right from 2016 when Trump became a president to say whatever the media is doing, whatever any party opposition is doing is a political witch hunt. However, in this regard, it's actually or really a political witch hunt. The Republicans have tried all possible means to see how Biden can be attacked directly, and they have not found any. They can only use immigration, they can use excessive spending, they can use age. So right now, the Hunter Biden case, Hunter Biden subpoena, and maybe some of this family or allegation of some family misconduct. That's what they want to use to attack Biden. And if you look at it, because Biden is a Democrat, is the current president, and Republicans are also on the other side of the aisle, is a political game. And if they're using one supposed fact or illusion or impeachment inquiry to see how they can attack Biden, then the White House can correctly say that that's a political witch hunt.
Global affairs analyst and a lawyer, Adewale Damola, joining us from New York. Thank you so much for joining us on the news and sharing your thought on this development.
Thank you for having me.